see if I can get it. So that's the Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Okay, I just put a Sleepy Hollow statue to find it, but you know, even this one's not the statue, but you know, it gives you. That's our ghost.
The movie was shot in Tarrytown?
It's part of the movie was shot in Tarrytown, absolutely, and it's so we put on the lights in town. These ghost figures. I know it's Halloween. It's very American. We have the parade in town, but many people visit our town at Halloween time because we have and we do lots of cute decorations and and there's the parade. All right. This one? Yeah, it's pictures of it. There's the ghost. Yeah. Okay, dogs. People dress their dogs, of course. But yeah. Especially there, you see someone dressed as our ghost. And sometimes we do different plays or parties about that ghost.
Do you make a Halloween party in the school?
Yes. But most students also want to go to the city, to the village. The Granite Village has kind of a crazy party. No, I mean people dress in like silly costumes or sometimes adult costumes, and it's like they just do. Yeah, they do like little So they will do like a little show, just regular people, and sometimes like sexy witches, and just all sorts of craziness that happens, and that's better for for our students. It's like a party. Any other questions? Okay, then let's talk just a little bit about the curriculum. Okay, because I think you need a little more information about the curriculum. I don't have a lot prepared, but let me just say a little bit about it. First, things you should keep in mind. First, we do have an excellent staff of teachers at the school. We have a lot of teachers, and we sometimes have to change teachers and things like that. But we are very competitive with other schools, and we are the biggest employer for teachers in that area for that type of teacher. So that gives us a lot of, we're very well known among the teachers. And a lot of teachers like to work at the school because of the curriculum, because it's very clear, and it's very, and our students they like our students, they like our program. So one thing about the curriculum that's similar to other schools, and we have what's called task-based, so they're doing things, they're working on things together, working on projects together. And also there's a lot of time for the students, especially AY students, to have independence, because we have them read novels in English, or we have them, they can do activities with other people, so they can do lots of things outside of class to keep learning. But the other thing is, and this is the big push in all the schools, for us to be training teachers, we spend a lot of time training teachers and working on this, especially when we have new teachers, is our blended curriculum. So what this means, and what we are working very hard on, is And because teachers have the same idea, new teachers, and they have to also be trained on this, and we work a lot on this. It's not like this, where you have iLab over here, and then class over here, and then general English class. And then there's this, have you seen Smart Media, the PowerPoint projections? Okay, and then we also have PowerPoints that go in class. And Smart Media over here, it's not like that, like there's 1, 2, 3. It's that the class is all 3 of these things. And especially when it comes to iLab, we don't want our teachers, just like I wouldn't come to this room and give you guys some books and say, okay, now study. We don't want iLab to be like that either. We want, it's just like the computer is like another kind of book. And so that's been a big push for us to have group work in the iLab, or partner work, or projects, or things like that in the iLab. Sometimes, some of it is independent, because sometimes people do need to study and practice and think and work alone. But some things in the iLab are very interactive, and some things that happen in the iLab, we then bring back to the general English class. So if students watch a movie in the iLab, they might have to write questions about it that they will talk about back in the general English class. Or, so different things like that to make this blended, to make the 3 parts mix. So let me show you some of every unit, every chapter. I think you guys, let's look at I want to show you the textbook a little more clear. Let's get into some example textbooks. Let me show you how this textbook is laid out. So we can get some textbooks and English guides. That would be really good. Because we have our textbooks, even when I go to schools here in Japan, or I go to schools in the United States, I see a lot of very old textbooks. And I see a lot of, even schools that have a communicative language learning approach, sometimes they're using old textbooks or grammar books, and the teacher has to make it communicative. Do you know what I mean? Like you'll go to the language school and you'll get a grammar book, but then the teacher will have to make activities that are like that. So I want to just, actually, are there more?
Okay. Which reference?
What's that? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I just want to give you. Yeah. I want to give you an idea so you can see how, because our books, we're very lucky. Our books are very modern, and they're written by our teachers. So they're not written by some other person. I wrote chapters in the book, other teachers wrote chapters in the book. Oh, the whole box. Oh, everything. Oh, everybody can have one. So let's look at these. Let's talk a little bit about how these are, like how they're organized, because I think you need to know that a little bit. Both of these, we'll look at the English guides in a minute, but